That's pretty cool. That's from Pirates Fest. David Bednar surprising some young fans. Dave, was there a moment in your mind where you were like, man, I hope these kids recognize that it's me?
Without a doubt. I think the jersey helped, though, for sure.
Yeah. Good morning, man. Good to see you.
You are so
Good to see
big.
you guys.
It's one thing when somebody my size walks in at 5'11", 5'10", kid goes, hey, I got a chance. When you walk in, they look at you and go, I'll never play in the big leagues. I mean, golly, just chiseled. What do you do to work out in the offseason, man? You stand sharp, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I got a good group that I work out with. And at Allegheny Health Network, we got sports performance, PT, and all that's good stuff there. Those guys get me right. So it's awesome. And I've been doing it for the past couple off seasons with them.
Hey, Dave, let's talk a little bit about your off season, because when we learned you were coming on the program today, we got on the gram. You know, that's how we do our research now. We just get on the gram and see what you guys have posted. And you did a little compendium of your 2023, and it looked like international travel, marriage, Steelers game. You had a pretty good year. Oh, by the way, all-star for a second straight year and led the league in saves. 2023 was pretty good to David Bednar.
Yeah, absolutely. This offseason, we kicked it off. We went to Italy right after the season was over for like a full honeymoon, and then kind of went to a bunch of Steelers games, some Pens games, and just kind of hung out around Pittsburgh. So it's been a good, relaxing offseason so far, but now we're getting dialed in, ready to go.
Most guys grew up somewhere and they get, the home college football team is what's pretty cool. You grew up in Pittsburgh. You get to go stand on the sidelines, hang out with guys. How cool is that for you to grow up in Pittsburgh and have a major team there and become a big star?
Oh man, it's been just surreal from the jump. Being from here, you have so much pride in being from Pittsburgh, and obviously it kind of comes with the territory that you love, the Pirates, Steelers, and Penguins. So now having the opportunities I do, and getting to be on the sidelines for a Steelers game is just kind of a pinch me moment.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, and I should have baseball referenced this or asked Keith Costas, but the trade that sent you from San Diego to Pittsburgh was also the trade. Not only did you go home in that trade, Joe Musgrove went home in that trade. Is that the same deal?
Yeah, part of it. Yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever spoken to Joe about how cool that is, the fact that you guys were traded for each other and you both got to go home and establish stardom there?
Yeah, it's been really cool. It's been cool to talk to him, and obviously he's in this similar spot, and we both get to go back to paradise. So it's awesome.
His paradise looks a little different than your paradise. No offense, but La Jolla versus Pittsburgh. Yeah, but it's all good though. We got it. What are you writing?
I'm just writing things while you talk, so I don't forget it.
Oh, okay.
Get to that point now in life where you start forgetting stuff. I got a chance to spend a lot of time with David Clemente weekend. Roberto Clemente. Obviously you go to Pittsburgh, and to do it in Pittsburgh, absolutely amazing. So we have some video. Just talk about your appearances, David, that you make in town and different things like that.
Oh yeah, like I said, I'm just so fortunate to have the opportunity to play for the Pirates, a team I grew up watching, and it's such an awesome opportunity for me because this city has given me so much, and these fans have come out and supported us from the start. And I think anytime you have an opportunity to give back, and you can, and just try and make the most out of it. So I put myself back in when I was younger, and how excited I would have been if somebody from the Pirates, Steelers, or Penguins would come to an event, and I just think back of how special that would be. So that's kind of the eyes I look at it through.
I got two questions for you, Dave, regarding your craft, closing, and the art of pitching. First of all, regarding being a closer, it felt like a number of years ago the industry was in a place where closers weren't valued. Front offices thought they could match up at the end of the game. Now I think with the deal that Josh Hader signed and the achievements of you and other closers in the game, I think we're putting a premium back on a ninth-inning lockdown guy. Is that how you see it?
Yeah, I think every out in the game is hard to get, but once you get those last couple innings in a tight game, it just kind of increases the leverage a little bit and get the juices flowing. And it's definitely a different type of inning in the eighth and ninth as you kind of get in those games.
Here's my second pitching question for you, and maybe we make a bigger deal about this than most, or I make a bigger deal about this than most. I still don't know if I buy this sweeper slider conversation. Isn't a sweeper just a bigger slider, or is it really two pitches? And how do you feel about reclassifying the arsenal league-wide?
Whatever it takes, man. I think it is a different pitch. I don't throw one. I stick going north to south. But it seems to me it's like just like a sideways curveball. So and there's definitely, being around some bullpens that guys have been throwing, it's definitely a different approach and different way of looking at it. So I definitely think it is right to, it is a new pitch, but
Oh, actually, I like your term better. Let's call it sideways curveball instead of sweeper. I like that a lot.
Sideways curveball. I like that. That is pretty cool. Yeah. Hey, I want to go back. Matt brought up Josh Hader, and I saw your reaction. Obviously, you're paying attention to that. Were you surprised the number came in at 95?
I don't know about surprise, but I'm obviously happy for him. I mean, he's more than earned it. He's been lights out for his career, and it's been someone that's I've really enjoyed watching. So well deserved for him, and it's gonna be cool to watch him in Houston.
Yeah, I was saying, we got to get used to these numbers rising. I'm sure you're happy that the numbers are rising when you're getting upon a arbitration and everything else. Then I want to ask this question: the ninth inning. There was a lot said that Josh only wanted to throw 3 hitters and different things like that. But just the mindset of coming in the game in the ninth, I've always felt like the most devastating loss to a team is giving it up in the ninth inning. So, and last night we watched a missed field goal. It's very similar to that. So what's the mindset for David Bednar or somebody to get to the point where you're like, I'm the closer, and how do you handle the results?
Yeah, I think just like any time, you got to just go out and go balls to the wall and leave it all out there. And because it's whenever you're the last, that's it. Like whenever you're the lead there's nothing worse than like you said, just like losing in the ninth, and it's just devastating because your guys have been grinding all game, and to not come out on top really is just kind of deflating. But at the end of the day, you got to know that you're giving it all you got, and by any means necessary, really. So you're just blowing it out and let them have it.
Did you ever have anybody sit down with you like when you blew a game like that and said, "Here's how you get past it. You'll be all right"? You get a call from somebody or talk with someone about it?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think having all your teammates support and everything like that. I mean, obviously it's going to happen. It's a long season. There's going to be some ups and downs, but I think it's just that constant support from your teammates and family, just knowing that okay, we're just going to get by this one, have a short memory, because that's a beautiful thing about also being a closer is you're going to have an opportunity the next day that if you're not ready to go again, then if you're letting that night before kind of dwell on it, you're not going to be successful that night either. So. And then you're really doing your team a disservice.
So the Buccos' first spring training game, Dave, as you know, February 24th. Season opener's in Miami this year. You guys have 4 games in the sunshine, and then it's into the Northeast cold for about 3.5 weeks with the Nationals, the Orioles, the Tigers, the Phillies, the Mets. Yikes. I know that you keep your body in shape all year. At what point, though, is your head ready for competing? At what point do you say, all right, here we go, it's go time? Because right now it's all very, tranquilo, casual. Here we are in January. When do you get dialed in?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's always just kind of those stages in the off season. I think it's usually the checkpoint of like kind of after the new year. It's like, okay, let's really start dialed in. And, as spring training starts, you have those milestones of like, okay, first day, you're kind of getting acclimated, great to see all the boys again. And then once, first bullpen, getting the feel of things, and then you go to lives, and then kind of feeling out the games as they go. And then, by the time, the last couple games, you're game ready. You're kind of dialed in, ready to roll for the year.
Hey, I want to kind of end this how we started on the charity note. I just find it real interesting, having grown up in Pittsburgh and being there yourself, what neighborhoods you're going to. Unlike somebody else, if I was playing there, they say, hey, you're going to go over to such and such, and be like, okay, whatever. The high school rivalries, where the kids are coming from, all that. So you're able to speak to that community in a unique way and style. Have you found that to be a huge advantage for you in a sense?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I think growing up here, you know the different areas. I know some, I got buddies from all over the place, so it's kind of cool to relate them on that level. And anytime I go to Neil Walker's neck of the woods, I make sure to slip in a Fighting Planets, and I try and talk a little bit of crap. But yeah, so just keeping it light though.
Are you hitting them hard with the high school football stuff? Because I think that would be the language most people speak in Pittsburgh.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's the main language here in Western PA. Woodfield football is no joke.
We asked your World Baseball Classic manager, Mark DeRosa, if he could have a staff of 11 David Bednars, and he said
everybody would have signed it in blood.
That's right. That's where that quote came from. Man, we have a real Yinzer theme on the program today. Back-to-back Daves from Pittsburgh, as we certainly thank David Bednar for joining us. Dave Sharapan is coming up next in studio. Right. Dave, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for the time.
Awesome.
And really cool that you were able to participate in Pirates Fest and give those kids a thrill. We look forward to talking to you again soon.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, guys.